Hey, what's going on everybody? This is the third episode in my body tracing tutorial series. What we're going to do is cover our bases for a body tracing foundation in opposites. Hope you like it. Okay, after giving it a shot, the acoustics are so bad that you can't really hear me over there, so I'm going to try to do the talking and then do the showing as separate events. Okay, so for now, the first thing that I'm going to show is starting the archer in opposites. If you're not comfortable with it already, you should. There's tutorials for it online, but this isn't a opposites archer tutorial. So I'm going to show that. I'm going to show how to aim it down, how to aim it up, and then we're going to go to the other side and aim it up and down and just go through that. I'm going to show you what that looks like real quick. Okay, play with this for a little bit, get comfortable with it, and they'll move on in a second, alright? Alright, this next part we're going to cover the top half, and this is significantly harder, especially in keeping your plane straight. What's going to happen here is the extended hand is going to initiate the transition again, but this time instead of being an anti-spin, it's going to be an in-spin. So as your extended hand is going back to front, in the same way that we did before, like the first beat in front is going to be at our feet, this time the first beat in front is going to be above our heads. It's just going to be an extension. And just like before, it's going to come over and go straight to the top of the shoulder on the back side. Okay, I'm going to do it with one point real quick. But that itself isn't really the tricky part. The tricky part is what your not extended hand is doing. This one, okay? This one is going to have to go an anti-spin up to the top, right? But it can't come to the front first. It has to start that anti-spin from behind. So you have to do this pop-up thing. I'll show you back here. See that? Here. Anti-spin up, and to the front side. So I don't know if you heard me back there, but on its upswing behind you, right here, it's going to anti-spin upwards, hit its top point. At that top point, it's going to come down in front. Okay? So up behind, down in front. Practice that a few times. If you haven't played with it, this is going to be what's going to throw you off. So I'm going to go to amount of practice into doing this before continuing. Okay, I'm going to put it all together for you now, well, just the top half. And as I do that, I'm not going to do too much of the bouncing back and forth over the top like I did for the bottom, because it's very difficult to keep the plane straight during that. So if I'm going to do a reversal, it's going to be across the top, across the down, bounce back, and then across the top this way. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that, bouncing back and forth all day long without messing my planes up, but right now I can't. So. Awesome. So I just wanted to point out one detail, and in case any guys are having trouble with the messing up the planes on the top part, like I was talking about a second ago, I thought I'd point it out if you haven't figured it out already. As you are in this behind plane and you're shooting up, if you were to look at that from a bird's eye view, looking straight down on top of your head, you'll notice that you're coming from a point back here to a point over here, and that's creating a diagonal line. Okay? If this is the top of my head, it's creating a diagonal line like this. So as you're coming up, swooping over here, your plane's just kind of inherently off. The only way to fix that is to just have it come up as straight as you possibly can and come down as straight as you can. It'll take time and work, practice, so don't be discouraged by it if that's a problem that you're having right now, okay? So I have one more thing to throw into this, and it's the behind the head portion of it, okay? Just like we did in I think it was the second episode, how we added the around the head into the foundation. I'm going to try to throw that into this tutorial, just to try to minimize the maximum number of tutorials I'm going to have in this series. I can cover more things that way. Okay, so it's going to happen the exact same way as I explained it in the second tutorial. Like, because we're in forward butterfly, we're going to be going in the right direction and all that, and it's just going to do that same number. Okay, we're just going to throw it in while we're doing opposites, and you'll see where it happens. Alright, that's about it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next episode. Peace.